closer to the presidential elections, immigration has become a very popular subject here in Texas. However, throughout history, immigration has intentionally forced Hispanics out of history and reminded them that they are not wanted.
From Madison Square Park in New York City to the campus of the University of Houston, the witness sculpture has traveled with love and criticism, all due to different artistic interpretations.
I am in 3rd Ward, where current U.S. Representative of Dallas, Colin Allred, is running to hopefully become the future Senator of Texas.
This road here buckled a few days ago. It is now fixed, and TxDOT explains how this process happened.
From 54 different countries to the home of the first president of the United States, 100 people came here to become American citizens on the 4th of July. Hispanos al poder. Buenas noticias para los latinos de la Universidad de Houston, que de acuerdo a estadísticas de la Asociación de Gobiernos Estudiantil, fueron la mayoría de los votantes de las elecciones del 2024. Se ha confirmado si se refería a comprometida en el sentido de que está en una relación o que su novio ya le propuso matrimonio. Pero hasta que no se vea un anillo, podemos suponer que simplemente quiso reafirmar su lealtad hacia su novio Fade. Aunque el mes de la herencia hispana está llegando a su fin, un grupo en particular está explicando que la cultura hispana puede reinar para siempre. En la Escuela de Música Morse practica el primer grupo de mariachi patrocinado por la universidad. El director de los UH Mariachi Pumas, José Longoria, con más de 21 años de experiencia liderando grupos de mariachi, nos explicó más sobre lo que realmente hace este grupo especial.
La mayoría no son majors en música, de psicología, de maestro, de ciencias, de construcción. Entonces, pero ellos tienen experiencia tocando con la orquesta o ya también mariachi, ¿no?
Algunos de los estudiantes perteneciendo al grupo no nomás están aquí por puro hobby, pero también para conectar con su cultura hispana.
Cultura, ya ves que uno a veces camina por las calles y ve la bandera de México y a veces uno ve los mariachis. Yo quise ser parte de eso. A veces nomás por caminar ahí me inspiró.
Igualmente, estos estudiantes toman un paso más para poder compartir su orgullo mexicano con el mundo.
Tenemos un grupo nosotros dos donde seguimos tocando aparte de los Pumas para seguir aprendiendo la música y para seguir pudiendo compartir nuestra cultura con la comunidad, con otra gente y pues seguir con el orgullo mexicano.
Esto es todo por hoy. Soy Daniela Taboada-Palau, Cook TV.
Happy Hispanic Heritage Month on behalf of Mariachi Pumas!
We're here at the Clayton Library for the event of the Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice, where we discussed the right to heal policies that they want to talk about and offer to legislators on the march in Washington.
So today was another stop on the Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice Right to Heal tour here in Houston, Texas, which is a multi-city tour of bringing survivors from across the country and the states and the cities that we are in around this concept of a right to heal as part of our national efforts to host the first ever Crime Survivor Speed March on Washington this September.
The march will focus on the right to heal rather than victims' rights.
What we are calling on this next era of victims' rights is centered around this idea and these policies on the right to heal. A survivor should have a right to go to a place in their community to access mental health services. Survivors should have a right to housing and employment protections.
This march is not only an opportunity to unite survivors nationwide, but also a movement for change.
Being a part of implementing policy changes and sharing what our stories are as survivors is extremely exciting and important for them to know that these are real people with real stories, and they have the power to impact the change in our lives.
If you want to learn more information about this march on September 23rd to 24th in Washington, D.C., head over to their website. My name is Daniela Taboada-Palau, Cook TV.
Good evening, my name is Ricky Munoz.
I'm Daniela Taboada-Palau. We're both seniors and journalism majors, and we're thrilled to bring you tonight more coverage about the 2024 presidential elections and also some of the Texas Senate elections. Welcome back to Valenti Cook TV coverage of the Decision 2024. We're on the last few hours of our newscast, but not for this election. Hours are going to keep going, and the votes are still going to keep counting until we get to 270. We also have the Senate race as well. What do you think about that, since that one is also something that affects Texas people a little more than the president would?
I think that one is same thing. It's very close. There's a lot of people that are very passionate about either Colin Allred or Ted Cruz, and I feel like it's a lot to do with reproductive rights, if I'm being honest.
Kamala Harris is leading the electoral vote when she might win the state. We don't know yet.
The thing is, though, Pennsylvania, Harris is 51, I believe, and Trump is 47.
Right.
So she is leading, but it's still really close. So Trump can still try to go for those votes. We still haven't gotten to the full 270 yet, so they're still counting votes until we get to that number. So it's still all up in the air.
And you were over there jotting down like everything. Like, so if you want to go for the first part, go for it.
Yes. So for right now, at the moment, we've seen that the House is now becoming, it's a Republican House right now. But we still have, I think, around 207 people left for votes. So there's still time for it to become a Democratic House of Representatives instead of a Republican House of Representatives. But on the Senate side, we have 48 Republicans and 37 Democrats. And then I believe we still have 15 more seats to fill, or 15 more candidates that still need to be decided as to whether or not they have won a seat in the House or not. So right now, it looks like the Senate and the House are both Republican. And we've also noticed that Ted Cruz is still leading. So we have the Senate Republican, we have the House Republican. Our senator for Texas is possibly going to be Republican, and Trump is at 210. But from the information that I currently have, it seems like Trump has won almost all of the swing states except for 2, which are Pennsylvania and Michigan. I still don't have anything about Nevada yet, so we still have to look at that. But Trump has a majority of these swing states. But like we've said before, we still have to wait until we get to 270. But the update has been that Trump is at 188, so he is getting closer and closer to 270.
KPRC 2 News begins right now with breaking news.
Breaking news, several fire stations across Houston have been without AC for 2 months now, having to deal with triple-digit temperatures and nowhere to cool down. Welcome back. I'm Taboada-Palau.
And I'm Hunter King.
According to a recent poll from Gallup, the approval of the Supreme Court is at record lows. The poll was conducted in July, just after the justices made decisions on affirmative action, student loan forgiveness, and voting rights. Gallup found approval of the High Court stands at 40%. The court's approval rating has remained steady since late 2021, when it allowed a restrictive Texas abortion law to stand. What if I told you you could have a chance to win free Subway sandwiches for life starting today? But there's a catch. You have to have your first name changed to Subway.
Your first name, then go right ahead and hopefully you'll become the winner of lifetime Subway sandwiches.
Hunter, would you change your name to Subway?
I don't think I could. Not even for a lifetime supply of Subway sandwiches.
Come on.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for this newscast today. That's all we have for you. I'm Hunter King from Sam Houston State University.
I'm Taboada-Palau from U of H. Go Cougs!
I'm Sophia Cruz from Sam Houston State. Go Bearcats!
I'm Hannah Baker from Ole Miss. Hotty toddy!
I'm Nicole Marino from LSU. Go Tigers!
I'm Michael Jong from UT Austin. Go Longhorns!
Now, we are the KPRC Summer Internship Class of 2023. Thank you for joining us today, and have a good night.
Free Subway for changing your name?
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of a hard deal to pass up.
I'm more of a Firehouse sub guy.
In this economy,
I get the hero sub. That's the only thing I get.
I like
the hero sub.